Today we're doing a quick coffee and an errand. Oh, I love a coffee and an errand and a coffee. If every single set of errands also coincided with getting a cup of coffee, I would be getting errands all day, every day. Errands for other people. You want me to drop that off at the dry cleaners and pick that up and yell at that person at the customer service desk over here and book that flight and move those boxes to a new house? Are you moving? That's more than an errand. That's a whole day thing. I would be doing other people's errands as a job. I'd be a personal assistant. Boom, done. I don't even need to go to a career day to figure that out. When I was young in school and the world is full of possibilities, they could have been like, if you run errands for people, you probably will be able to have an iced coffee all the time. Count me in. Ow! Today, we're going to go to McDonald's. We're going to try a Caramel Apple Pie Frappe and iced coffee. First thing I'm thinking of is how come Dunkin', Starbucks, everybody else has never done a caramel apple flavor profile. 3 things, caramel, apple, and then a pie-like quality. I don't know what the hell that's going to mean. That was on my list of things to try, but we're going to bump it up in the list because of all people, of all my friends and coworkers I talked to about coffee, guess who asked if I had tried this drink or not? My dad. My faza? He doesn't do taste tests. He doesn't do reviews. He doesn't go out and try the new food things at the drive-thru and pick up the new products from the... He don't do that. My dad drinks coffee. He starts drinking a couple of pots of coffee. He drinks a couple of cups of coffee starting at 4 a.m. for him, okay? And he drinks his coffee, I'm pretty sure black. Maybe a sprinkle of sugar in there. I did not think that this man was driving around. Well, he was probably like, maybe it was his lunch break at work. And he went and got the Caramel Apple Pie Frappe from McDonald's. I was shocked. Huh? The errand that we're doing, the other thing that we're doing, oh, this is a fun one. Look at this pretty, gorgeous, striped, fun-colored box that I have. Do you know what's inside the box? First of all, I got this box at Walmart in the clearance section, 50 cents. Okay. I also got a certain cactus from a clearance section at Walmart, just saying. Inside of this box, what could it be? What is it? Is another camera. You're like, what are we being filmed on if we're right here, if we're there, and we're here and we're everywhere? If I just started on filming on this camera and it was like Inception, Twilight Zone, No, this camera's broken. Oh, yeah, and that's why it's in a pretty box. If you didn't listen to my podcast episode this week, shout out to the podcast, the In Bed podcast, or you are on the Patreon, here's the story, here's the gist. You guys saw that I bought this brand new camera. I think it was in a video. I showed it to you. We already did an unboxing, and guess what? The camera's back in a box. I used this camera one time. When I went to go use the camera a second time, I went to go take the camera out of the car, and the camera flew out of my car and flew out of my hand at such a velocity, it almost fixed my lazy eye, turning my head to look at it fly through the air. You would have thought this camera sprouted wings. The way that this camera flew out of my hand and then fell on a driveway, not just one time. Gravity must have not been working that day because that camera lifted back off the ground and hit the cement driveway 3 times before the lens cap on the front of the camera flew off. And then immediately Cole picked up the camera to look at it, to be like, oh my God, well, what the I don't even react. I go, they make technology so good nowadays, right? Technology can do anything. AI and ChatGPT and record this and green screen that and Siri, make me a meatloaf, whatever. I thought, you can't drop a camera one time and it breaks. That doesn't happen. Immediately, Cole started looking at the camera, and we have the same camera, and I think he realized that the camera itself is not broken, like the body of the camera. The lens is, because you can't record, you can't zoom on the lens, and it's always stuck in manual focus. All of those 3 things are bad. I would rather have a crack right on the front glass of the lens. That would happen. I buy something new, it breaks. Well, I did find a camera shop repair place that is only like a couple towns over, and I sent them in like a little request form kind of telling them exactly what happened. I said the camera flew out of my hand. That's exactly how I described it earlier. That's how I wrote it out to them. I said gravity must have been broken that day because this camera flew, my guy. You know, can it be fixed? And they said that they would look at it. Now they have a 3-day turnaround window for just giving free estimates of what they think is wrong with the equipment. So I'm gonna go give them this camera. But I was like, oh, how do I identify if it's my camera? I could put like a little ribbon on it or do something or carve my name into it. I just put it in this nice box. And we have some coffee to review, so sir, I could just drop this off and scootaloot-loo. Scootaloot-loo. That'd be great. There's a pickup truck like behind me, kitty corner, and this guy has like an orange hood on and an orange mask up to here and yellow sunglasses on, and it's 92 degrees outside. Why? He just drove by. Okay, obviously it's a landscaping truck, but do you need, like, it looks like the warmer type of covering instead of like cooling covering. Does that make any sense? Take that off when you drive. It looks like he was literally gonna go to a place like a camera shop and rob the place. You know? Something you'd wear to a bank robbery. Dun, dun, dun. Roll down your window. Are you on your way to a bank robbery? Which one? Because I have to go to the bank today. I actually have to go to the bank today. Don't go to my bank, okay? It's located at 432 Westbury Road. Don't go there. Camera shop. I think it's this. Electronics repair. That's not what it's called online, let me tell you. I love the misinformation. Why is that man looking at me? You're going to the liquor store. Don't look at me, look at you. Wait, I think I've been to this sports bar over here. Where even are we? Okay, it's weird dropping off one camera and keeping another. What? He didn't want the damn stripy container. Oh, how you gonna know it's mine? I think you put like a work sticker on it, huh? That place is kind of cool. The front is just like two computers. One guy had like a Yoda mug, Star Wars, hello. And then it was like cubicle wall, and then they were working on stuff behind it. Two guys were speaking Polish behind the wall, and they're like, hey, Tyler, could you come here? He's like, I'm kind of working with a customer. And he said it's gonna take 2 to 4 business days. I said, that's funny because the review said 3 business days. I guess that is 2 to 4 is technically still 3, is it not? So into next week I'll look at it. He had my email wrong. I put Christine Snaps. He put Christine Shaps. Shaps, S-H-A-P-S. Christine Shaps. That's why I have such bad handwriting. That's on me, not on you. He also wrote down, like, they do intake information of what the camera was and the serial number. He gave me my battery back. He's like, we have batteries here. I go, oh, and apparently you got stuff to put the cameras in, apparently. Shit. And then he wrote down that I had the camera, I was giving him a hot shoe cover. A hot shoe cover. I said, my email's wrong. And what the hell's a hot shoe cover? I pretty much thought this was what it was. I didn't know it was called this, though. If you attach a microphone to these cameras, they sit on a mount. And if you don't have a microphone or a light mounted to the camera, it has like a cover. It's called a hot shoe cover. Hot shoe! He goes, what? I go, no, what is hot shoe cover? I didn't sneeze. They had 2 display cases in the front with like old-timey cameras, bro. Oh my gosh. They even had like a printer taken apart, like the lid of it, so you could see that they worked on it. You want thingamabobs? He could probably fix them. He's got plenty. No big deal. Just one hot shoe cover. Why have more? Oh my God, there's people in front of me in their car, and they just got out of the car. Oh, this is just 2 men leaning on a car. Did that guy just pick his nose? Oh no, they're smoking a cigarette. This man is taking the widest stance to smoke a cigarette I've ever seen. He's almost in a squat. Bro time with your bros smoking on the back of the car. You're so gross. Wondering what gross kind of thing you'll do next. What would I give to find a man not spitting on the ground? Betcha in other parking lots, they're not as gross. Now they're looking at me. I'm trying to put in the address of the McDonald's, but my phone keeps going higher. It looks like I'm recording them. Brothers, another brother that just looks just like me. Smoking cigarettes by the car after work. We're spitting on the ground. The Caramel Apple Pie Frappes. Hold on, let me do it this way. Thank you so much. It smells like caramel apple in here. Ooh. I'd love to see some turn signals, people. Thank you for the turn signal. Love to see it. You don't have a stop sign. We're looking for a turn signal, Jessica. What's this? Some shade? I'm about to throw some shade. Holla at your girl. Yeah. Drinks galore. Whee! Hey! This is kind of a cute little cup. McDonald's has the Caramel Apple Pie Frappe drink. You could get it in iced coffee, a latte, or a frappe. Now, I don't know if I sometimes get the vanilla iced coffee or the vanilla latte. I wanted to get the frappe because I think that's what my dad got. I think my dad just went like straight milkshake with it, you know? And then I got it in a iced coffee because I feel like iced coffee is going to be the most harshest of the flavors, right? Because the latte is just going to have milk in it. I also went and they have spicy nuggets at McDonald's now. Have they ever had spicy nuggets? They should. We might do that for the Patreon today. And I know I'm not going to have a good reaction to that. It has whipped cream on top. It's not white whipped cream. It looks like it's caramel flavored whipped cream. And there's little crumbles on top. What are the crumbles, bro? And then I also got the dragon fruit drink. The dragon fruit Red Bull energy drink think they have there. Oh, it's a little melty. Let's try this. Oh my. Oh! Okay, why is that like, whoa! That tastes like one of those caramel apple suckers. It really does. And there's like a bit of a pie factor. What the hell is the pie factor? That's not bad at all. That's borderline fantastic. Oh my, caramely, appley. And it's the type of caramel you have with apples. Not a type of caramel you have like on a Twix bar. No, it's a caramely apple. Whoever discovered that lady didn't put her card back. She just put it on the side of the road. I don't even have time to people watch you right now, woman. Whoever discovered that apples and caramel taste fantastic together. Pretty much apples with anything. Apples with Nutella, apples with peanut butter, apples with a little bit of cinnamon on top, apples with this, apples baked in pie, apples in a dough blanket. That's a turnover. They're all fantastic, okay? You know what this tastes like? Has anybody ever had apple cinnamon oatmeal? There's a bee by my window. They go, I can smell the sugar coming out of this car. She's doing the sugar yell. Oh my God, it kind of tastes like an oatmeal cookie. Shut up. The pie factor tastes like oatmeal. Anyone ever had like I think it's Quaker Oats? They make a cinnamon apple oatmeal with little chunks of apple in it, like dehydrated apple. It tastes exactly like that. And I'm not upset about it. I was like, this tastes familiar. It tastes fall. This is the most fall flavored thing we've tried. this far, and we just did the whole Dunkin' Fall menu. This is crazy. No wonder my dad not only ordered this, liked it enough to tell me about it, because it's great. Oh my gosh, I would say everyone should try this. What are all these little crumblies on top? They're like a little crunchy crumble. Oh, I don't know what they are. Kind of tastes a little shortbready. I thought it was a little, I thought they like put caramel on a tray and froze it and then like cracked caramel pieces. Like McDonald's isn't doing it, but they have like a bag of caramel, I almost said shards, caramel bits. I don't know, they're like crunchy. The pie factor in this is a home run. It's a 10 out of 10. They could have just called it caramel apple. They didn't have to do apple pie. But I understand the pie part. It's like, I don't know if you just tricked me, if you just say it, that you're tricking me into thinking that it's pie. It tastes like oatmeal, which is a grain, and pie is a grain, right? Food pyramid. It's not mush and gush. I mean, it is not that frozen. This is fantastic. Really quickly, let's just try it in the coffee form. I don't know how they could have messed it up here, but I don't know. Let's try it. It should be a lot more coffee-y. Is McDonald's doing cold foam? Is this cold foam on top? McDonald's, don't surprise me. I've been eating I'm 31 years old. I've been eating McDonald's for 31 years, I'm sure. At least 25. Don't just all of a sudden be good at making coffee. Where have you guys been on the coffee game? And you just put a flavor on the menu that no one else is doing? Do you think there's like board meetings going on at Dunkin' and Starbucks and they're just going around to every single person who works there and just kicking them in the shins? Kicking them in the shins! Why didn't we think of that? Caramel apple pie? Shit, we've had caramel on the menu forever. We didn't even have to buy new ingredients. Shit! Okay. I got a lid of the cold foam, whatever that is, and then I just got straight, watery, gross McDonald's coffee. I don't like that. I don't like your coffee. I think McDonald's coffee is very watery. I think it's worse than most hotel lobby coffee, okay? And I could go for a hotel lobby coffee. If I'm on vacation and I can't hit up my normal haunts, I should say, it's fall, spooky season, I can drink a hotel coffee. And I do that just for the caffeine. I go, just give me some caffeine because my body thinks I want caffeine right now, and we'll be on our way. McDonald's coffee is not that good. I just gave you a bunch of compliments on the frappe. It's basically a milkshake. Your version of a milkshake? Great. Love to see it. I applaud you guys. You know, you're bringing me and my dad closer together, and he's not even here. But your coffee is not good. That's like having a boyfriend and be like, I love everything about you, but your breath stinks. And you never clip your toenails. You're great. You're wonderful. You have goals, blah, blah. It's like one thing. I guess I shouldn't pick a thing that they could fix. No, we can't pick a thing they could fix because McDonald's fixed the coffee. Okay. Not my favorite metaphor, but I try. I got caramel apple pie on the brain. Looks like there's a bunch of caramel. No! I was gonna say, it looks like there's a bunch of caramel at the bottom. The stuff at the bottom is a green syrup. That's gotta be apple syrup they're putting in here. I'm just speculating. So what was the other option? An iced latte? Okay, that might be a good medium between a frappe and coffee is the latte. It's just more milk. But I'm gonna kick up all the caramel on the bottom. I don't expect McDonald's to stir the coffee drinks. I don't even expect them to have coffee half the time. Just kind of like you never think the ice cream machine's working. Because it's not, or it is, or they're cleaning it, or nobody cares, or it's new people working, or it's the 2 a.m. shift, and they're like, F you and F that, and F the 7 cars behind you. Where are y'all even driving around at 2 in the morning? I go, well, I'm driving back from the podcast where I dropped a camera, and what? Let's try this. I kicked up the caramelness. Appleness? Whatever. Caramel appleness. Oh no, it's not good. Oh my god, how did you... Whoa. Oh my god, it's worse! It's worse! I tasted like a faint whisper of the apple syrup, and then I got punched in the taste buds by burnt, watery coffee. Tastes like you made coffee 7 days ago and forgot about it, and you had guests come to your house, so you popped the coffee machine back on, and you ran out of beans, so you're like, I'll just filter it through again, who cares? Didn't wash the pot, didn't put a new coffee filter in. The breaker on the house was broken, so you only had half the electricity going to the coffee pot. This is disgusting. I know my dad didn't try this. This is horrible. You ruined the flavor. How? How did y'all do that? Huh? Me being mad. Huh? This McDonald's is locally owned. Well, can you guys take a local complaint? Fix the damn flavor of the coffee. Do that for the whole chain of McDonald's. Be the hero that McDonald's needs. Fix the flavor of the coffee. It tastes like shit. It's like coffee for like ice road truckers. What does that even mean? It's like coffee that you'd find in the middle of nowhere. You're driving on a country road in the middle of the night. You see one gas station out with one light. They don't even have a gas pump outside. So it's more of a convenience store type of thing. They're in the middle of getting robbed. That guy in the orange face mask, he's there. You just need a cup of coffee. This is what you're gonna get. This is disgusting. It's gross and I don't like it. Okay, the other thing I'm gonna try, look at the color on this. Can you guys see it in the sunlight? See it in the sunlight, la da da da. It's so pretty. Green and purple, this kind of reminds me of fall too. How when people say like, what are Halloween colors? And they go orange, purple, black, and green. I'm like, what color of green? This kind of green? No. This kind of green? Yes. This kind of green? Acceptable. They should have sold this, advertised this as like Grimace's drink, that purple guy. And then I guess it's dragon fruit. So I don't know why it's green, but I think it's dragon fruit and Red Bull. Oh my, okay, it's kind of... I felt like I was going to throw up for a second because Look at all the dragon fruit on this drink. That looks... It's stuck to the ice. Doesn't look nasty. It looks like it's growing on the ice cubes. Reminding me of like just purple dyed mold. I don't really like that. I don't really like that. I don't really like that. Yada da da. Ugh, smells like Red Bull. Which is bringing me back to when I worked at a Little Caesars Pizza. That was my first job I ever had. Everyone there drank Red Bull. Everybody drank Red Bull, and they introduced me to Red Bull because before that I only ever had like a green or blue original Monster, or I didn't drink energy drinks, and everybody there drank Red Bull, and I got hooked on it. I'm getting flashbacks. Okay. Just all the little dragon fruit bits. Oh, all up in my gums. It just tastes like a Red Bull. Oh, what? Okay, so what is the big deal? Love the coloring, the ombre, hate the topping, and it just tastes like a Red Bull. What did you guys do? Just pour a Red Bull in a cup? I could have done that. I don't need you to do that. I could do that. How much was this? It just tastes like a regular Red Bull. It's pissing me off because how did they get this coloring? Because that's boring. That's stupid. That's what I thought McDonald's was doing with drinks. Half-assing it. Idea, execution. Promotion, reality. I'm going to try and stir this up because what is this green at the bottom? If I'm drinking all the Red Bull on top, what's on the bottom? More Red Bull. Is it just 2 things of Red Bull? If you can't figure out what something tastes like because you have to Google because the color doesn't match, the taste doesn't match the ad you saw, is that not a fail? Is that not good? Is that good brand marketing to confuse the customer? A boost of energy has arrived at McDonald's, or just a Red Bull in a cup with some ice. Blue raspberry flavor meets freeze-dried dragon fruit served over ice, all powered by Red Bull. Contains 80 milligrams of caffeine. The 8.4 can. Is that the smallest can of Red Bull you could have? This is so underwhelming and so boring. I think that'll do it. Thanks for watching. I had to go take the camera in and I wanted to try the apple, I almost said crapple. The Crapple Frappe. Caramel Apple Pie Frappe. Call it the Crapple Pie. Crapple Pie Frappe? Oh, that's great. I love that. The Crapple Pie. It's good though. It's not bad. Like, you have to think of it like in a positive way. Like, crapple, not like crap. It's kind of like how people say crouton. Like it's a crouton, but they say crouton. Crapple, caramel apple. All right, thanks for spending your Friday with me. That's the video. Is that man just driving a moped with his arms out like this? Having a Titanic moment, but we're on a moped, not a boat, and we're in the middle of a parking lot, not the sea, and there's no Rose, just Jack. I would love to drive a moped. I've never driven a moped before. That'd be kind of fun. Maybe in Rome, like Lizzie McGuire. Maybe down the street of the suburbs, drinking a nice coffee. Oh my gosh, do they have cup holders on a moped? Okie dokie, that'll do it. Like and subscribe to the channel. I post every Monday, Friday. Check out my podcast I do with my friend Cold called the In Bed Podcast. It's a fun time. We put out new episodes every Tuesday. We just did one talking about Disneyland secrets. Cole dated a Disney cast member. Could you believe it? I couldn't. And then check out my Patreon for bonus content. Today we're going to try the spicy chicken McNuggets from McDonald's. Oh, they smell different. Whoever thought of this at McDonald's needs a pay raise. Okay, fantastic idea. And then whoever said they should also advertise it as an iced coffee flavor, they need a pay cut. And if it's the same person, you just got a pay raise and a pay cut in the same day, you're just staying even keel, that means that you're doing just fine. And I'm doing just fine. Gosh, I'm out of ideas and now I'm doing just fine. Got a pay raise and a decline. I work at McDonald's all the freaking time. Kicking people in the shins. Let's do caramel apple pie. Not a caramel apple frappe. It's a crapple, not a frappe, a frappe. Crapple frappe. I order them all day. A crapple frappe. Kind of like a vampire. I'm going to a McDonald's to get my crapple frappe. Oh, son of a... It's not good. Woo! It must be the breading, huh? First I was like, oh, it's nothing. It tastes like a cold chicken nugget because I was talking so long. But then some type of pepper salt hit my damn... See, but yeah. That's... Whoa.